We came too far to give up who we are. What up? This is Rocher here from Purpose Driven Life. I'm out here in The Hague right now, and I haven't been blogging in about 3 weeks or something, so it's kind of weird to be standing here, but fuck it. I'm just gonna push through it. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about immersing yourself in an activity and how immersing yourself can cause other activities in your life to basically decline. So I'm gonna start this off by talking a little bit about myself when I was young. Then I'm gonna talk a little bit about the theory we call the immersion and maintenance theory. And after that, I'm gonna conclude with something random. I still don't know what. So let's start this off. When I was around 14 years old, I did a whole lot of stuff. Basically, I studied like a nerd, like always. I was into basketball. I was heavily into art. I basically drawn everything that I saw, and I also skateboarded. But because I did all those things at the same time, I never really progressed in everything I did. So my mom noticed that, and basically she was only interested in my academics results. But she said this. She said like, you're basically doing too much, and because of that, you're not getting good in any of those activities. So basically what I did back then was I cut off most of my activities and immersed myself into studying. And it was cool. I got a whole lot of good grades. I got into college and everything. But it kind of gave me a little bittersweet aftertaste because all those other activities I really loved, and it felt a shame that I couldn't go on with them. But basically, like 5 years later, I got into the same situation where I had all these activities that I wanted to do, but I didn't have the time to do it. But luckily, I was really into personal development by then. So what I did was I looked up websites and videos and everything, and basically found a video called the immersion and maintenance theory. Or it was a video about the immersion and maintenance theory. And basically what the immersion and maintenance theory is let's say you have all those different activities. For example, me when I was 14. What you do is you basically pick one activity and immerse yourself in it. For example, let's say we grab on to basketball. When you immerse yourself into like a sport or something, you can see yourself training like every day, watching NBA, studying plays. Basically, you're doing that 24/7. But like when I was young, if I only immersed myself in one thing, all the other activities started to decline. So what's different about the immersion and maintenance theory is that even though you're immersing yourself, you're also paying attention to all the other activities and basically just work on them to maintain the level that you're at. And what you do after that is basically you cycle through all those activities through the year and basically put one activity every 2 months, for example, in immersion while the others are in maintenance. And what will happen after maybe 6 or 7 years is that the level of where your maintenance is so high that it will seem like you're killing it in every facet of your life. So that's the immersion maintenance theory. I hope I could have been of help or something. So Elder, you got something to add to this?
Yeah, really. I think when you are immersing yourself in a concept, you also give yourself the opportunity to learn on a deeper level, because you are doing the things so much and so often that you really see the things that matters. So you don't spread yourself too thin, and you really understand what the concept is. So I think that's the only thing that I want to add to this video.
Oh yeah, and now that I think about it, we're talking about doing your activities 24/7 when you're immersing, but that doesn't mean you do it reactively. You're gonna have to take a proactive stance while you're immersing yourself. For example, we've been in an immersion the last 3 weeks, basically developing our social skills to get to another level, and basically putting ourselves in situations where there's a lot of pressure for us to perform. when you just put yourself in those situations, of course you're gonna progress. But the difference between doing that reactively and saying, okay, today I'm gonna work on this and this and this, and then put yourself in that situation, is like mountains of difference. You're gonna progress a whole lot more, and it's basically a shame to not do that when you're in immersion, because you can't stay in immersion all that long. So you should make use of that time. So that's all I want to say. Elder here, Rocher, Purpose of Life, peace.
Soms zegt men dat ik ben genezen. Je hoeft niet meer te vrezen. Normaal is mijn Spaanse taal in het Spaans. Helaas moet ik het vertalen van mijn moedertaal naar het Nederlands. Maar de genezing zet zich voort. De genezing zet zich voort. En dat ziet men ook. Wat is er nou een genezing? Genezing die kunnen stoppen. En wat krijg je dan? Een terugval. En ik ga niet akkoord.